I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you solution of question number 13, chapter 9.2, combination of functions from advanced functions written by Nelson. This is for my student Sujita, and I thought that all of you can benefit from its solution. Question here is, write the following function as combination of sine and cosine function, square root 2 of sine of pi x minus 2.25. Here I've also given you reference of wave functions. Now wave functions also I'd like you to look into. You will understand how we can form combination with sine and cosine functions and write them as one expression, right? So that's kind of reverse of this. Okay, let's begin to understand this one. When I say 2.25, what does that mean? Because I find that students sometimes struggle with decimals and fractions, right? So it means 2/4, and that means 2 times 4 is 8 and then 9. So it means 9/4. So let me rewrite this particular expression as equal to square root of 2 sine. So we'll open the bracket. We'll write this as pi x minus 2.25 I can write as 9/4, right? So 9/4 pi. Right. Now what is 9/4 pi? Let's see that part now. So in a coordinate plane, if I have 9/4 pi, it really means one full circle means 8 pi over 4 and then 1 pi over 4 more, right? So that is 9 pi over 4, right? So this is 9 pi over 4. So the acute angle here, as you can see, is pi by 4, right? So 9 pi by 4 is one full circle plus pi by 4. So let me write this as equal to square root of 2 sine pi x minus pi by 4, right? So I just simplified these numbers in general form, right? Now we can use the compound angle formula, correct? So the compound angle formula for you is sine A minus B, since we have A minus B here, as equals to sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. So that is the compound angle formula which we can now apply and open this bracket. So we get square root 2, let's keep it outside the brackets for the time being. So A is pi x and B is pi by 4. So we get sine of pi x times cos of pi by 4 minus cos of pi x sine of pi by 4. Correct. Now what is cos pi by 4 and sine pi by 4? For that, you can look into special triangle, or you can also use your calculator, right? So if I have a right triangle where the angle is pi by 4, then the sides will be 1 square root 2. So from there, we know cos pi by 4 and sine pi by 4 is 1 over square root 2. So we can write this as square root 2 sine pi x times 1 over square root 2 minus cos pi x times 1 over square root 2, right? Now when you open the bracket, you get what? You get sine pi x minus cos, pi x, correct? So that is what you get. So expanding it, you can directly get the combination of two functions. So we can say, well, let f of x be equals to sine pi x and g of x equals to cos pi x. In that case, f of x minus g of x is equals to square root 2 sine pi x minus 2.25. You get the answer. So that is how we can actually prove this function, or we can combine two functions to get the function, right? Now the link which I have sent you for wave function is kind of like this, where we have studied examples to write, let us say if we have a cos theta minus b sine theta, then we could write these functions, the combination of these two functions, as r times cos of theta minus alpha, where r is equals to square root of a square plus b square and alpha equals to tan inverse of minus b by a, right? So look into this wave function. I think that will help you to understand the concept also. I hope that helps you. Thank you and all the best.